welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sewjo, and this is my channel where I talk about all my quilty stitchy things. So I have something from Missouri Star. Let's open it up and take a look at it. Why I'm opening that up. You may be wondering what happened to my weekly updates. I mean, it has been over a week and a half since I've put any videos out. Well, my weekly updates just took a little hiatus. I will be doing one this week. And why? Well, life just got a little busy. Kids are getting ready to go back to school. My son's a senior. My daughter's in college, getting all that stuff situated. I had a birthday last week. And at least what I'm telling myself is, for that birthday, Ohio does this little tax-free holiday. Wasn't that nice of them to consider my birthday? Whereas like 2 weeks from August 1st, August 14th. And so you don't have to pay tax on things that are less than $500. Most things, which includes fabrics. So you know I've been doing a lot of shopping just to celebrate my birthday. Because if they're going to honor me with, not have to pay tax on my birthday, I need to do my part and go shopping. Also, Ohio is doing, it's not Ohio, but the All Ohio Shop Hop started in August. It goes through August and September. I wasn't going to do it, but then I had planned on going up to Amish country for my birthday to do some quilt shops. So I bought the magazine and did a little shop hopping too. So that's where I've been. So I've made lots of purchases. So I'm going to have a lot of videos coming out on things I bought. And I'm not sure how much I'm going to do over the shop hop, but I'm sure I'll make a few more stops along the way. So Missouri Star, what did I get? Let me open it here. Now, first of all, you have this paper. I don't need that. Now, what else do we got here? Well, let's see. I have a cone of Aurifil thread. Now, this is that dove gray from Aurifil. Now, this is a cone of thread. Now, these cones usually last me about a year when it's mostly what I piece with. When I do bindings and that kind of stuff, I will match the color of thread to my fabrics. But I normally piece with this and it's about a year. Now, my Sew Sampler box from Fat Quarter Shop in July had a coupon for 15% off Aurifil thread. And I was going to buy some, however the Missouri Star came out with a sale. I don't remember if it was 20 or 25% off. So it ended up being a lot cheaper just to buy it at Missouri Star, which I did. Now, in order to get free shipping, I think it's $60 or something around that. So I had to buy some few more things. So the pre-cuts were on sale. And I don't remember how much they were, but I bought a Fat Quarter bundle. Now, this is a Fat Quarter bundle of magic dots from Lella Boutiques. I'll kind of open it up in a minute and we'll take a look at it. But the reason I bought it, well, I have a reason, is to go with a pattern, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I also bought a dessert roll of that magic dots too. Now these are 5" by width of fabric, I believe, strips. Yes. And I have a plan. So I'm not going to open these up because it's going to be the same thing as this fat quarters. I will open the fat quarters up in a minute. So that's what I bought. But let me show you my plan and what I'm doing. So these fat quarters I bought to go with this. This is a pattern from Lella Boutique. Spring Fling. Now I already have some background fabric I'm gonna use for this, which I'll have to show you at a later time. And this requires 9 fat 8s and 9 fat quarters. So this, and then 6.5 1-yard cuts for the leaves and stems, which I already bought some fabric for that. I'll show you at a later time. And background fabric I already have. So basically, all I need out of here is 9 fat 8s and 9 fat quarters. So I don't need all of this fat quarters. However, the rest of them is going to be used for something else. So I'm going to open it up. Now, it's all polka dots. That's why it's called Magic Dots. So let's take a look at them. We've got some red that's got darker reds, pinks, and whites. Pinks. A darker pink. This orangey coral color. This yellow. It's more like a mustardy yellow. This lighter green. This darker green. And the darkest green. Kind of more of a light mint color. Blues. Darker blues. This one. That. Some of the neutrals here. Now this is more of a Christmassy vibe. A white on white. It's got white dots in there. This gives me 4th of July vibes, Americana vibes. There we go. Got that one. And that one. So that was bought for this. Like I said, I just need some 6 half-yard cuts for leaves and stems. However, those greens I could use in here. It won't be a half-yard, but I could probably make it work. And then I need some background and binding. But I've already got a plan for those. I'll have to show you that at a later time. And one of my other shopping sprees. So, that's my fat quarter bundle. Now, this, the dessert roll, I'm not going to open these up because it's the same fabrics I just showed you. I bought for this Lola Boutique pattern, Glam Squad. So in this, I need a dessert roll plus 5 fat 8s, which I can use fat 8s from that fat quarter bundle. I can pull some fat quarters out of there and use that I didn't, that's left over. Then I need 1 5/8 charcoal accent print and 5 1/8 background print. 1 4 border print, and 3/4 sharps binding. So all the color in here is going to be from this, plus some fat 8s. And the other stuff I've got a plan for. So that's everything I bought from Missouri Star this time. Till next time.